StoryCorps' mission is to preserve and share humanity's stories in order to build connections between people and create a more just and compassionate world. Tonight at Plymouth, we challenged people to get together and interview other people that they have never spoken to before about communion and what that means to them.
Did you grow up in a church? Where and what kind?
Yes, I grew up in a church. I grew up in the Christian Reformed Church first in Holland and then in Zealand.
So I grew up as a Muslim, and then I was baptized when I was 13. And the church that I went to was in Detroit, and it was a Baptist church.
I grew up in the CRC. In the CRC, they expect you to be part of the church by the time you're 18 or young, maybe a year younger.
I certainly appreciate the fact that at the UCC church and this church, communion is open to anyone who is willing. I've attended churches, notably Catholic and Lutheran churches, where if you're not a Catholic or a Lutheran, you are not invited to participate.
Can you describe your first communion and what feelings did you experience during this event?
So my first communion, because I'm a character, I'm funny. So that little cracker was something different, man. I never had that because they had little white crackers.
The wafers.
Yeah.
And the wine.
Yeah, and so it was different. I was confused. I didn't understand it exactly. It wasn't all the way broken down to me. And but when I learned what it was and what it meant, it became more special to me.
So do you have to be
An
a
adult,
member before
almost,
you do communion?
Yeah. And then you become a member. You go in the class. You start it with a class, and then you get accepted. They ask you a couple questions, and that's about it.
I was in a class with a bunch of other high school kids, and a couple of us decided that we were going to make our profession of faith, and then we would do our first communion. And so during church, they asked us the questions if we wanted to be members of the church, and we said that we did. And then after that, we were members of the church, and we had our first communion. I felt really safe in that I was believing what I was meant to believe, and that I was where I was supposed to be, and that felt very safe for me.
Did the type of church you grew up in influence your feelings about communion?
Yeah, it did actually. Seeing the adults around me do it, and like I said, understanding what it meant and being a part of it made me feel like I was a part of something bigger.
What does the act of communion mean to you as an adult?
As an adult, I think I always have that I'm participating, I'm taking in the bread and the wine, and I'm being a part of the community, and I'm receiving the Lord. Like it's really my own personal spiritual connection. As being an adult.
Was it mean?
Yeah.
Well, it feels like I'm part of this church, and God is always here.
Mm-hmm.
I think that the consistency of the ceremony is for me, a great reminder to slow down and to be reassured that I am not alone.
Yeah.
That I feel like I am surrounded and blessed.
Yeah.
And it's a very comforting feeling for me.
Have your feelings about communion changed since your first communion, and how?
Yeah, it's been different. Coming to a different church, it's been seeing how communion is done in different places. Like I've been to a church where some of the pastors will call out certain people and were not allowed to take communion if you were fit in a different category kind of thing. And coming here, seeing how everybody dips their bread into the cup, it's a little different for me. It's a little uncomfortable. won't participate in that, but it's a little different. But seeing how we have actual bread here is something different too.
I mean, UCC believes in that young children can, I don't know how young, but they can become members and partake of communion too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they're baptized, why not? You know, they're part of the church. So why wait until they're adult?
I believe, as Pastor Rachel says, that this is a table that's open to everybody, and it should be open to everybody.
Yeah.
And
That's the way it should be.
Finish this thought. Communion and feasting go together because.
Well, the Lord sat at the table, and so they were feasting. And oh man, that's a deep question. I'm a little. That one I'll have to come back to a different time. Thank you.
Communion and feasting go together because communion is a meal with Jesus, and we celebrate Jesus, and that's a celebration and is a reason for a feast.
For more information on StoryCorps, please visit www.storycorps.org. Or for more info on our church, PlymouthChurchGR.org, or visit our Facebook page.